Well, actually, I just do notice we do have here, sitting at the table with me, Paul Gadomski, quite coincidentally. So maybe it's an opportune time, talking of friends and partners, that we do ask the said CEO and General Manager of Cripps, the Master Baker, a very fine Tasmanian company, to come forward and say a few words on behalf of that said company. Thank you, Paul.
It's quite embarrassing for Andrew because we don't make thick raisin toast. I sold him that one.
What I did do, Pi, I liked it so much I got 2 slices together.
No, we do actually. Does that come out? I'd rather. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Isn't it a great time of year? You know, the smell of fresh cut grass on a weekend out there, the odour of liniment starting to waft out of the change rooms. You know, from next weekend, footy jumpers will appear on the clotheslines again, and the wet footy socks left in the bags. You know, great time of year, and it's you know, this event I love coming to. Haven't been able to get here the last few years, but glad to be back on board. We really enjoy our partnership with the STJFL, primarily because I think the ethos around junior footy is about participation and getting the young boys and the young girls out there of a weekend, getting active and playing sport, and that's the main reason that we really like to be associated with the league. And you know, it's a good fit for the brand, because bakery products do get a bad bash every now and again from do-gooder dietitians that say don't eat a lot of bread, but the fact is it's a staple for our diet, and it's a food that's been in society basically the day after Adam appeared on the world. Only joking. You know, we've been here since 1878, so that means that Andrew's been at the STJFL for a long time too. So, so you know, the linkage between you know, sport, active kids, and just a good environment that you know, the culture of footy clubs gives to society, and the growth of, you know, young people is a great fit, and it's a great organisation to sponsor. So it gives me, you know, great pleasure to announce today that we've agreed to renew our sponsorship commitment to the STJFL for another 3 years, to the tune of $30,000. And you know, there's been a lot of talk and rhetoric in the media lately about the state of footy in Tasmania, and you know, one thing's for certain, that you know, change is imminent. I think we're at that point where, you know, it has to happen, and the processes that have put in place with the committee that's been formed is going to deliver change, and there's no doubt going to be some debate post that, whether that's the right change for footy in Tasmania. But you know, it's 100% guaranteed we are expecting change. Things that I know, you know, from talking to Jim and Tony about the STJFL, you know, the girls area of the competition is growing in leaps and bounds, and the participation rates are up, which is fantastic. And probably the catalyst towards that is the fact that it's a new thing for the girls and they're excited about it, and the more that come on, you know, they talk to their friends and they want to play and have a crack at it, which is great. But on the boys' side of things, you know, whilst the numbers aren't concerning, you know, they're not growing at the same rate. And you know, with the change that's happening in football as a whole in Tasmania, I'd just really like to challenge the STJFL today and the board of the STJFL to have a look at the way the competition is structured, and all the clubs to embrace maybe a bit of talk about what we might be able to do here in Tasmania that changes it up a bit to get more participation in the junior levels. You know, just because the sport operates and structured a certain way on the mainland doesn't mean that we have to do it the same way down here. And you know, Tasmania is a great state. It's full of great people. great minds all working towards, a common goal of us being the, shining light of Australia pretty much. I think collectively we might be able to come up with something special if we all put our minds together. So I issue that challenge to the STJFL and all the junior clubs to open up some discussions about how we might be able to change the competition moving forward to really get the participation rates up and get some growth back into junior footy. But looking forward to the next 3 years, looking forward to the season starting, and hopefully it's a continuation of a really long partnership. So thanks Tony and the board.